Make the rest of your life the best of your life. Eric Thomas. Of the many books that I have read on self-help for motivation and inspiration, that quote, "Make the rest of your life the best of your life," is the one that is nearest and dearest to my heart because it is the one that is most relevant for me in my life. My eyes were never truly open to the power and the divinity of self-help books. That is until I experienced a disaster like nothing I had ever experienced before. Although I can vividly remember what caused this massive paradigm shift and this massive difference in perspective and outlook in my life, it was a long 5 years ago where I ended up in the hospital for over a month. And the doctors told my family at the time that I had 6 months. If I had not gotten to the hospital when I did, to be treated when I did, I would have been dead in 6 months' time. So there are 5 books that have absolutely changed my life. I mean, absolutely turned my life around. And I know that they can do the same for you. So if you are ready for some positivity to flow into your life, if you're ready for great change, don't you dare go anywhere because I'm gonna be back right here, right now. We're gonna get real and raw with it on the 5 books that will absolutely change your life on Davian's Dish. When I was finally released from the hospital, the passion that I had for wanting to do more with my life, for wanting to help others with my life, and for wanting to truly live a life, it felt endless, limitless. I was absolutely hungry. Nay, I was starving for my life to mean something bigger than myself. I immediately began to work on my goals. I immediately began to work on myself. Because God, He ordained that massive wake-up call that happened to me, but it was up to me to do something with it, to do something positive with it. It was about that time that I began to watch YouTube videos on motivation and inspiration. And one day I can recall I was down the YouTube rabbit hole, you know, where you go from video to video to video, and before you know it, 10 hours have passed. But I was on that route. And I came across a video that said TGIM. And what that stood for was, thank God it's Monday. And the speaker was named Eric Thomas. Let me tell you guys, I was hooked. From the very first video that I watched of his, he caught my spirit, he caught my attention, and I was hook, line, and sinker hooked. So in pursuing my goals and dreams with action, I decided to make a vision board. I made a vision board and I placed it opposite my bed so that I would be seeing it every morning when I woke up, every night when I went to bed. One of the top items on my vision board list was to go see Eric Thomas live. Now listen, you guys, me making that vision board, you know, really focusing on that vision board, on the things that I wanted out of life, on the goals that I was chasing, that I was going after, that sends energy out into the universe. And so the universe will respond in kind and say, well, she wants to do this, he wants to do that, and they're making steps and they're putting energy towards it. Let me help you out. Because when you are making your goals and your dreams known and you are relentlessly going after them, magic happens. So look, I would have been super excited and super satisfied of going to a one-day seminar with Eric Thomas. You know, just to go meet him in person, maybe shake his hand. That would have been awesome for me. But the Lord, He had something better in mind. And so when God answers us, He directs the universe. And He goes big with it. I mean, am I right? Oftentimes we get more than we ask for or can even have ever imagined. So about 6 months after I first placed that vision board opposite my bed, I get a call from my husband at work, and he tells me that Eric Thomas and his team, they are facilitating a seminar which is on a cruise ship and it's in the Bahamas. We essentially got to spend 5 nights, 6 days with Eric Thomas and his team. I mean, it was so awesome. We were all in the same facility in the middle of the ocean. So it was close quarters, and I would have never imagined that that would be my first time seeing Eric Thomas live. But look, it's not like we had all the money in the world. I mean, 6 months prior to that, I was laid up in the hospital. I didn't even have a job, but I wanted it so bad. It was something that I was going to work for and do anything in order to get there. And that's exactly what happened. We were able to get there. The Lord can present us with opportunities galore, but we have to be the ones to actually grab it and unwrap those gifts, right? You can only take the horse to the water. So with that being said, it's not just Eric Thomas that has really helped me to realize the magic in pursuing your goals and your dreams. The following books and authors have also played a huge and valuable role and impact of my life. You know, I know that some people believe that self-help books can be cliche or a waste of money, a waste of time, unhelpful, but I am here to tell you that it's simply not true. But you know what? I'm also here to tell you that it is true, because guess what? It all depends on perspective. So if you are somebody who is wanting to really change your life, really get some positivity going in your life, and really change your circumstances, and you read these books or listen to these self-help books and you apply them in your life, you will absolutely get something out of it. You get wisdom, you get knowledge, but you just need to apply that wisdom and knowledge to your life. That's what it takes. It is a 2-part process. You get the knowledge, you want the knowledge, and then you apply the knowledge. And if you do that, your possibilities are absolutely endless. And if you haven't seen my video last week, it is exactly on that, on possibilities. It'll be up here. You can definitely click on it after this video. So I wanted to give you guys a rundown on the list of the 5 books that have absolutely changed my life. Number 1, The Secret to Success by Eric Thomas. Number 2, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Number 3, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Number 4, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Number 5, You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. And then I've got to make a couple of honorable mentions, because there are actually so many books that have really impacted my life. Those are just the ones that have really made the biggest impact on my life, but I got to make these honorable mentions as well. Number 1, The 5-Second Rule. That is by Mel Robbins. And number 2, The Book of Joy. Now this is by the 14th Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu. Okay, you guys, so all of these books are actually available on Amazon Audible. If you are somebody that prefers the hard copy, that's absolutely okay. Get the hard copy of them. But if you do it on Audible, it's really there for your convenience, because it is easily accessible. Like when you're going to work, you can listen to it even at the gym. Because listen, if you want positive change, if you want a circumstance change in your life, it starts with you. There is so much power when you finally realize that you are the one that can create your life. Once you realize that, your transformation will begin. Okay, you guys, I really hope you got something out of this today. And if you did, give me a like, and also comment, like, share, subscribe, because you'll get me twice a week at minimum for Get Woke Wednesdays, which is today's, and Get Fierce Fridays. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you will be notified every time I upload a video. I am bringing you positivity, motivation, and fierceness every single week. So definitely subscribe. All right, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.